Hey friends, Brett here with Brett Lewis Homes and Windermere Core Lane Realty. Welcome to my channel where we're going to talk about all things real estate. This is episode 1. So why invest in real estate? Well, aside from the 4 major reasons I'll share in just a sec, I feel that owning investment properties is essential for growing wealth, maintaining a good retirement plan, or even just a hedge against inflation. For example, inflation's up over 8.5%, gold and silver is down, stocks are down, yet historically, decade over decade, real estate is the only investment that has continued to appreciate. So let's say you have 100, 200, maybe 300K sitting in a bank or a 401k. Well, that money's not really doing much. I mean, you'd be lucky if you got 0.5% with a bank, but instead, if you took that money and you applied it to purchasing an investment property, you can grow your money exponentially. For example, in North Idaho, here in my market, last year in 2021, we saw over 23% growth on average. And in some areas, it was well into the 30s. So let's talk about the 4 major financial benefits to owning investment properties. Number 1 is cash flow. Cash flow is going to be the total annual income that property produces, and then subtract your loan amount if you have one, or any other fees that are associated with this property, such as HOA fees or maybe property management fees. The difference and what's left over is going to be your cash flow. Number 2 is principal reduction. Now, whether you choose to go the short-term route and you have maybe a VRBO or an Airbnb, or the long-term approach and have more of a permanent tenant, those occupants are paying down your principal. Now, if you take your property's home value and you deduct the principal owed, that is equity. Number 3 is income tax savings. Now, full disclosure, I am not a tax professional, so if you have any questions at all, I'd highly recommend that you seek professional assistance. Now, income tax savings can occur when you use very specific IRS formulas that they allow you to use to depreciate certain aspects of your investment property. Number 1, personal property. Personal property such as appliances or furnishings can be depreciated at a rate of 20% over the course of 5 years. Number 2 is building improvements, such as a new roof or maybe an add-on. Those depreciate at a rate of 3.48% over the course of either 27.5 years for residential or 39 years for commercial. Number 3 is land improvements, such as either a new driveway or maybe a parking lot. Those depreciate at a rate of 5% over the course of 15 years. We'll go over the math behind calculating those formulas in another video. But essentially, you'll take your deductions, add them up, and use that number to shelter the income on that investment property. Number 4 is appreciation. Now, I don't use appreciation in my calculations because it's not guaranteed, but it is a huge bonus to owning investment properties. Now, if you found any of this information useful, please leave me a comment below or like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Until next time.